Welcome to the newest edition of The Insider, the ongoing video series that keeps you up to date on all things IPW. I am the voice of IPW, J-Rod. On Sunday, October 8th, we held our second annual homecoming. An eager Jamal King interrupted the opening announcements to say that he believes he has done everything there is to do as IPW champion and almost made it sound like he was getting ready to relinquish the title. Instead, he said he was ready to start a quest to become a double champion and called down to the ring the IPW Michiana champion, TDG. TDG answered the call and was more than ready to accept King's challenge. However, King wasn't making a challenge to TDG. He was making an offer. King wanted TDG to team with him to challenge the IPW Tag Team Champions Real Hype. Ask and you shall receive, as Real Hype immediately came to the ring to confront King and TDG. Sholin and Real said they'd be happy to defend the tag team titles under one condition. If Real Hype could defeat King and TDG, Jimmy Sholin and Mondo Real would each be given a shot at the Michiana and IPW championships. The terms were set, and we had a main event offering the highest stakes in IPW history. Josh Raymond made Jamal King tap in their match at Super Smash, but the referee didn't see it and Josh would end up losing the match. Josh Raymond has been furious about it and is demanding a rematch. The old-timer Jeff King interrupted Raymond, asking for a rematch with Raymond. Jamal King may not have beaten Josh Raymond clean, but Josh Raymond did beat Jeff King clean. In a tough matchup, Jeff King rolled up Josh Raymond for a big upset. Raymond just had his win streak snapped, and now he's lost what should have been a good rebound match. Following our first match, once again, Big Jorge and LaDon Sanders came brawling through the curtain. To our knowledge, these two began fighting at Redemption and haven't stopped. Week by week, we see more and more footage of them fighting it out all over the place. They fought their way through the building and out the front door. I am here to break the news that the police have intervened and finally broke these two up. It was agreed that all charges would be dropped as long as these two agreed to finally settle it the old-fashioned way. And they will do so on Sunday at Pink Out. In order to keep them from brawling into the streets of Detroit, it will be a lumberjack match. Max Morrison and Thomas Bailey have been trying to recruit new Forgotten members. Their sights were set on the opposing Hexus, which is an appropriate choice considering Hexus was a candidate for the gold team and they forgot all about him. While Max Morrison got the win, Hexus did impress and got the offer from Morrison. Former Forgotten member Casey Tempest came to the ring and pleaded with Hexus not to join the Forgotten. This pissed off Thomas Bailey, and a fight nearly broke out. An unexpected appearance of Nasty Nathan Sharp distracted everyone. Sharp said he wanted to prove himself even further and get into title contention. So Thomas Bailey, Hexus, and Nasty Nathan Sharp wound up going at it in a three-way hardcore match. By the skin of his teeth, Nasty Nathan Sharp once again was able to do the unthinkable. In a gutsy performance, he picked up yet another big win to extend his unbeaten IPW tenure. Terry Van Avery has been on a revenge tour over the past few months with 3 names currently on his list. He will have a chance to cross off number 3, Ren Jones, this weekend at Pink Out. But at Homecoming, he faced off with former Michiana champion Bendrick Bison. Bison's shenanigans were a big task for Van Avery to overcome, but Van Avery was up for the challenge and put down Bendrick Bison for the 3 count. This gives him a ton of momentum going into what is one of the most highly anticipated rematches of the year. Will Terry Van Avery's momentum give him the edge, or will recent appearances in both AEW and WWE be the advantage Ren Jones needs to get the win? Jeremiah Goldmain was pushed down to the ring in a wheelchair with a neck brace on. He sounded sincere as he told everyone he suffered a broken neck during self-defense classes and had a moment of clarity. Goldmain apologized to everyone, including referee Gary. It was great to see Goldmain be the bigger man for once. Jen Alpha welcomed Chris Moore to IPW back at Warzone in a triple threat match that ended in controversy. Alpha and Moore decided to settle it the hard way and battled one-on-one. In the end, Chris Moore silenced the doubters and remains undefeated. Jeremiah Goldmain got into the ring to congratulate referee Gary on a job well done in the match. Of course, this whole thing was a sham, as Goldmain kicked Gary in the groin and told the audience to shove it before getting back into his wheelchair and rolling his way to the back. Something has to be done. It just has to be. The next matchup would have some of the biggest stakes in IPW history. IPW champion Jamal King would team up with IPW Michiana champion TDG to challenge IPW tag team champions Real Hype. If Jimmy Shalwin and Mondo Real would win, they would get shots at King and TDG's titles at Pink Out, in possibly our best tag team matchup ever and a match of the year candidate. This thing was neck and neck throughout. But in what many might consider an upset, Mondo Real was the first person to score a pinfall victory over IPW champion Jamal King in 6 months. Real Hype conquered their toughest test yet and earned themselves shots at further glory. Following the match, King and TDG hugged it out and said they'd give it another shot after beating Real Hype in singles action. Out of nowhere, Jamal King then began beating the hell out of TDG. He would leave ringside telling the fans he doesn't give a damn about their boos. He's still champion whether they like it or not. And with that, one of IPW's most beloved athletes has turned his back on everyone. That concludes this edition of The Insider. Join us on Sunday, October 22nd at Big Pink in Detroit, Michigan for the highly anticipated rematch between Swag Champ Ren Jones and Terry Van Avery, a Michiana championship between TDG and Hype Jimmy Shalwin, an IPW championship match between Mondo Real and Supreme Jamal King, and much more as IPW presents the 3rd annual Pink Out.
Beat, baby.
In the ring, prayed on my downfall. On Martin, y'all still tall. They saw this little, show them how to ball. Go get at the monitor for the pot. I need this big kick right. Let's keep that water 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You ever been inside a federal courtroom? Homie, you ever went to trial and fought for your life? Being broke did something to my spirit. Had so many to plug me, they act like they couldn't hear me. Look at me not driving German engineering. You don't want your baby mama keep the hearing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to IPW Pink Out. The 3rd annual IPW Pink Out. Thank you all for coming out tonight. First, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Lancaster DeCamp Insurance Agency, the official insurance agency of IPW, and Lit Cannabis, the official cannabis brand of IPW, as well as our host for the evening, the Big Pink Venue, the newest music venue in Detroit, Michigan, where you can enjoy techno music every weekend on Fridays and Saturdays. Now, as I'm looking around, I'm noticing a whole lot of new faces in the crowd here tonight. If you're new, this is your first time here tonight, make some noise right now. There we go, that's what I like to hear. Hope you all enjoy yourselves tonight, and if you see someone that you like, once you make some big noise, make sure you love them, make sure they know you love you. If you hate them, make sure they know you hate them by just booing them like crazy. And you'll have a lot to cheer and a lot of boo tonight because we have one hell of a card here this evening. Tonight we have the highly anticipated rematch between the Swag Champ Ren Jones and Terry Van Avery. We have TDG, the Dark Gentleman, defending his coveted IPW Michiana Championship against Jimmy Hype Shalwin. We have former IPW Tag Team Champion Juntai returning to IPW for the first time in 5 years. We have Big Jorge. Yeah. And the Colonel Don Sanders finally settling their differences in a lumberjack match. We have Stella Buho. She's back and she's defending her IPW Women's Championship here tonight. Yeah, Stella! And in the main event, we have Mondo Real challenging Jamal King for the IPW Heavyweight Championship. Yeah! And speaking of, at this time, please welcome to the ring the IPW champion himself, and Detroit's very own, the Supreme Jamal King!
Hello everyone, this is referee Chris Young welcoming you to IPW Pink Out from downtown Detroit on a beautiful Sunday evening. Jamal King making his way to the ring. I'm sure he has something to say because he has microphone in hand.
I
hope so, because he's got a lot of explaining to do right now. Last show.
Kill that. That's an ugly shirt. Don't wave me, kid.
You wish you were that good, Jamal.
Jamal King commanding attention from everybody.
I am that damn good. My city, Detroit. You guys look as pitiful as outside. Look at the crowd here tonight. You guys are jokes, all of you. Speaking of jokes, I want to address what happened at the last show. See, you can't count on friends. Friends, they let you down. The person that let me down at the last show was supposed to be a friend, a good wrestler, the Dark Gentleman. Me and him were supposed to take over the town, win the tag team championships. I'm supposed to be a double champion right now, and I'm not, and I blame the Dark Gentleman. And with that being said, because of the clause in the last match, now I have to defend my title against Mondo. Now, don't clap for him. This will be an easy win. I will destroy Mondo. He will be the first victim in this new city of King. I will demolish everybody in my way to keep this title. There's a new hunter on the loose. Before I was being nice. I would like to see you guys try after tonight.
An extremely confident Jamal King having words
What's up?
about no real tonight.
Hey, yo, man, I'm gonna shoot you.
Chris Moore making his way to ringside here. But he's a big man with big dreams. CJ Cole has a big test in front of him. Chris Moore, over 300 pounds. And CJ is trying to bounce back from that loss he had against Josh Raymond at Whiteout. That was in July in Grand Rapids. You can check that out in the archives here on YouTube.
Big guy.
Cole always impresses when he's in the ring. You're big. You're big. How he's going to take it out?
Ready? CJ, ready? Yes. We all know already.
That match directly led to another match of the year candidate when he took TDG to the limit for the IPW Michigan Championship, and he looks to prove himself his next contest here today. He certainly has a test in the form of undefeated in IPW. Really another controversial victory last year against Chad Alpha. He held his own against Chad Alpha, but he had to hold on to the ropes to get the win that he needed. Chris Moore, a man of his stature, a mastodon of his strength, needs none in any type of contest. Chris, what do you think a man like CJ Cole is thinking? CJ Cole is thinking right now. He's facing someone as big as Chris Moore.
Well, it's hard to tell how strong somebody is until you get in the ring and lock up with them. I think Cole may have underestimated the strength that Chris has. He's trying to get out of the headlock. But Cole is so powerful. Chris Moore is so powerful. I think he's underestimated. There's the quickness of CJ Cole.
And with the side headlock of his own.
The referee checking to make sure the shoulders are off the mat. Otherwise, it could be a pinning situation.
CJ Cole has been impressive every week since coming to IPW, but he has yet to pick up his first win in IPW. It has to be the goal here tonight, but again, he's got his work out for him.
And like you mentioned before, Chris Moore is undefeated. So if Cole was able to get the victory today, that would definitely elevate him into maybe a role of looking at a championship.
Absolutely. Chris Moore, and a one count. Chris Moore is already in rankings contention right now for some big wins. His first 2 wins in IPW. So a win over Moore has to have Cole leapfrog ahead of him in the rankings. Oh! Big shoulder block by the Mastodon. Off the ropes. Cole ducks it, leapfrog into a Hurricane Rana. Whipping his face straight to the goal rope. What's Cole going for here? Oh!
Keep your eyes on it.
Like Shiny Williamson back of the head. Oh, it's transition straight into a drop kick by Cole. Cole's not done. He's saying something else. He's signaling for an uppercut. Very unique, very European uppercut by Cole.
Using the ropes to springboard with an uppercut. Now using the ropes to his advantage too with a kick to Chris Moore. A very innovative move there. I've never seen that. A face buster from behind.
Yeah.
Chris Rose on the outside. Probably a smart move to regroup and try to figure out what's going on.
Cole is not relenting for Chris. Not giving him a second to breathe, and that's how you beat a big man like that. Oh! Throwing caution to the wind. CJ Cole, the apex athlete.
A true suicide dive there, as Chris Moore didn't see it coming, and now Cole is in charge of what's going on.
Let's go.
Sending Chris to the inside.
Chris is descending for a springboard or going up top. Straight to but he gets caught.
There it is.
See, and you can't underestimate Chris. Just when you thought maybe he was on the ropes, he was not. And he was able to pull off the moves that CJ Cole was doing. And now Chris stalking his opponent.
Absolutely, that's a hard man to keep down. Like a tree tied to a trunk. You can't just keep him down that easily. Especially a man like Chris Moore, who is deceptively agile for a 307-pounder.
CJ, what do you say?
If you give him just one small opportunity to get back up.
Going to the threat. I don't think there was a need for that. He is truly in control of this match right now.
Absolutely. A man that big does not need to use underhanded tactics like that, but I guess he likes the easy way out.
And referee George giving him a warning on that. Smart move by George.
Come on! Yeah, his discretion there. I think he needs him with me. Oh my God!
Outside.
I'm good.
Cole, he says he's good. I could have sworn he was out for a second.
Chris Moore started the count before George was ready. I'm not sure that would be legal. But
yeah, I'm not sure if Chris Moore has a referee's license, but he did the same thing last show. Can't say he doesn't know how to count. And he definitely knows how to unleash punishment. As Cole is struggling to fire back. Big headbutt by Moore.
Oh, jeez.
Chris has him in the corner now. He's working him over. Punches, chops. I don't think CJ Cole even knows where he's at right now.
Yeah, the lights are on, but no one's home, as the saying goes. Big clothesline into a black hole slam like maneuver for the 2 count.
Just barely able to get that shoulder up.
3, George.
And I can tell you right now, CJ's seeing pink, and it's not because of the ring. It's because of that beating he's taking from Chris Moore.
Yeah, if this goes any longer, he might be seeing red. Crimson Mask, now they're trading punches, but I do not know if Cole wants to trade punches with a juggernaut like Moore. Ducks a clothesline.
There's the speed of CJ.
He's gonna need it. Pele! And the kick up for a super kick. And Moore is stunned. This is exactly the opportunity that CJ Cole needs. And he hits a cross body.
1, 2, oh! Moore's able to kick out.
That close, he kicked out.
One thing you cannot deny is CJ Cole has that fighting spirit, that undetermined wherewithal to see things to the end. Well, oh my goodness! Spiked him into the mat.
Oh my gosh. Moore straight up drops him on his head. Unbelievable.
Cole again spiked all match. It's almost getting scary at this point. Oh! Straight to the midsection. Cutting off the wind.
Vicious neck breaker there, onto the knee.
Right across the knee, and I think Cole is out. Here is your winner, Chris Moore!
CJ Cole still looking for that first victory here in IPW. Chris Moore still undefeated. It was a good matchup for CJ. He just couldn't get it done today.
Absolutely, but he tried his damnedest to do it. He tried his damnedest, but it just wasn't enough. When you're a man on a mission, a man on a roll, like Chris Moore. Chris Moore can do. A man that size, a man with that much momentum on his side, can do whatever he wants. And if I had to guess, he might want some gold.
So close. So close.
Lansing, Michigan. Independent Pro Wrestling returns to Royal Scott on Saturday, October 28th for IPW's annual Halloween celebration, Grave Danger. Witness IPW talent like Jamal King, TDG, Real Hype, and more. Royal Scott will be serving delicious food and adult beverages for fans 21 and up. Dress as your favorite IPW star for a chance to compete in our annual costume contest. Doors open at 6 p.m. with matches beginning at 7 p.m. And tickets are available on Eventbrite starting at just $20. Join us on Saturday, October 28th at Royal Scott in Lansing, Michigan for IPW Grave Danger 4.
Now, just so everyone's aware, we have merchandise at the front entrance. So when you're over there, you can also buy a ticket from our gentleman in the glasses over there. Pick up a ticket, just $1 for our raffle at intermission, where you can buy, you can get a free poster, a t-shirt, and a hat. But you can't win if you don't play, so buy those tickets, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, our next contest, scheduled for one fall, is a lumberjack match. Athletes will surround the ring, acting as enforcers for our contest, while the two combatants battle it out inside the ring. Should the combatants make their way out of the ring, it is up to the enforcers to guide them back into the ring, however they see fit. And this contest, again, is scheduled for one fall.
A lumberjack match to hopefully end the feud between Big Jorge and LaDon Sanders that has been festering and fighting for several months now. Here is LaDon Sanders making his way to the ring. The Colonel of Clappin'. And of course, this feud started when Big Jorge took the gold chains of LaDon Sanders. He went into the bag of LaDon Sanders and took the chains. LaDon found out and wanted his chains back, fought him to get his chains back, was able to actually get them back, but then was kidnapped. And Big Jorge got the chains back. Gold chains, super valuable to LaDon Sanders. And around Jorge's neck, then we see the chains of LaDon Sanders. Big Jorge showing off those chains. LaDon is seething in the corner. Referee Gary is holding him back. Now, I don't know if the winner of this will receive the chains, but I would say that's the prize.
Introducing our lumberjacks.
Again, in a lumberjack match, once somebody's thrown to the outside of the ring, it'll be the lumberjack's responsibility to get them back in the ring. And so, the lumberjacks, the whole locker room is empty now to make sure that LaDon and Jorge end this battle in the ring because they have been fighting everywhere. And now they are going to make sure, the lumberjacks are going to make sure that this feud ends in the ring tonight. Right away, LaDon Sanders is on Big Jorge. Oh, but Jorge throws him off to the outside.
Certainly no love lost between these two. They've been battling with each other day back to early September at IPWW. It's all over that gold chain. Sling Blade really goes deep with this chain. You have to think that pride is on the line. These two are just fighting over this chain and just who has the pride to just off the ropes, ducks the clothesline to a DDT.
LaDon Sanders, if he gets the victory, does he get the chains back?
I hope so, but one would think that he would have had the chains back by now, but they've just been entrenched with just beating the hell out of each other since September. I wonder if they even care about the chain at this point anymore. Oh!
That's 2 times Jorge has tried to throw LaDon outside, and now what's happening? The lumberjacks are supposed to be throwing him back into the ring, but instead they're beating up LaDon Sanders.
But the interesting thing, I don't know if you call it, but the Forgotten were the ones who were just beating the hell out of LaDon, but took the, I suppose, de facto leader, Max Morrison, to get them off him.
That is 3 times now Jorge has thrown LaDon out, and he is laughing about it.
Yes.
It's just a game to Jorge, and it's a game that he thinks he's winning.
Yes.
past. They met one time at IPW Battle Lines. That was at Ypsilanti in July. Jorge didn't win, but he had to cheat to win. Threw some dust in Don's face.
That was back before he was still undefeated. So that has to add to just the stakes of this match, trying to near fall right there, trying to bounce back with another win. He's been on some of a losing streak after losing to Casey Tempest and to Terry Van Avery.
At this point in time, Ladon not only has been facing Big Jorge, he's got the 4 guys on the outside that have been beating him up. It's a 5 against 1.
Yeah, these guys are almost practically a street posse out there helping him. But these two just picking up where they left off over the last 2.5 months. There's just been home invasions, there have been car thefts, there's been glizzy chucking, there's nothing that these two have not done. It took the police getting involved, and the charges had to be dropped, only with the promise that they solve things once for all tonight. So however this goes, these two men need to be happy with the way, with the
Let's
results.
see what happens here. Big Jorge is on the outside for the first time. He's being surrounded by the Lumberjacks. He threw the owl down, and he's telling Stella Bujo what he thinks about her.
Yes, disrespect to the women's champion.
But good on them for not putting a hand on Jorge and forcing him back into the ring.
And those Lumberjacks have a little more decorum than those on the other side. Unfortunately, Ladon wasn't so lucky. He might get lucky as he gets back into this with a flurry of forearms.
We're not up on the second rope now.
Straight to crossbody, but Big Jorge catches him for a last call. Fall-away slam for the cover. Kick out.
Ladon fighting to get his chains back, the determination. I don't know if you ever had anything stolen from me, but I have, and I would do anything to get that thing back.
What was that thing that was stolen from you?
My class ring actually was stolen from me, and it was later found in the driveway of one of my neighbors.
Okay. I will file charges against that neighbor. I'm surprised that Ladon hasn't filed charges by now, but a class ring is just as expensive as a gold chain, so.
Absolutely.
Big scrap buster by Jorge. Ooh, how close was that, Chris?
Unbelievably close. Gary being very good with his counts, very consistent. Switch off. But Ladon is on the ropes here. He's definitely hurt. I think Big Jorge at this point in time.
Oh, we've been here before, baby.
Seems like he is at this point just stalling for the powerbomb took him too long. Got hurt around the face to the turnbuckle, followed by another forearm by the Colonel. Ooh, put some stank on that one. Ooh, third time is the charm as he goes for that signature tornado DT that he likes so much.
Big Jorge rolling to the outside, trying to regroup. Getting some help from Nasty Nate.
What's a
through the ropes into the first row.
Yes.
Now at this point in time, the Lumberjacks should be trying to get the men back into the ring. Ladon doing the job of the Lumberjacks here.
Not full landing for either man, but he goes for that triple X factor. Can he get the cover? Ooh, another near fall.
Big shout out to the Don Sanders for wearing pink at pink out, the pink boots and the pink tights. Supporting. Nasty Nate just gave the chains to Big Jorge.
That's definitely not the job of a lumberjack.
Absolutely not.
But correct me if I'm wrong, there's no rules in a lumberjack match, right? No, I spoke too soon.
Gary's trying to keep this civil, which is exactly what he should be doing. Yes, truly there are no rules and they cannot be disqualified. But, oh my God, still a middle. Just throw something to the downside.
I can't tell you. The powder! We were just talking about that.
Into Jorge's face.
Shades.
Oh my God! The Don Sanders picked up Big Jorge. Unbelievable. Is that going to be enough to put away Big Jorge? 2, 3. There it is! Ladon Sanders with the victory over Big Jorge.
Here is your winner, the Colonel of Clapping Cheeks, Ladon Sanders. defenders.
Ladon taking a page out of Big Jorge's book, throwing the powder into the face to get the victory.
Yeah, shades of IPW Battle Line, but this time it works out in Ladon's favor.
Look at that, he has his chains back.
Yes.
Oh, but he gives him to Gary.
Stand-up guy, that Ladon.
Gives him to Gary.
I think it's safe to say this saga over gold is over. Ladon doesn't walk out with his chain, but he walks out with his pride. He walks out a winner. As many views as you want. Make sure to tip your bartender on the way out as well. If you're enjoying yourself, let them know that they should advise back. We love to come back to the big page. And we love to see our next contest right now, because this next contest is scheduled for one fall.
This is going to be a very interesting matchup tonight as Josh Raymond, the measuring stick in IPW, makes his way to the ring.
209 pounds,
Josh Raymond also sporting the pink gear for IPW Pink Out here in beautiful downtown Detroit. Raising the roof like it's 1996. He's had a few matches. Most recently, I believe, he wrestled Chad Alpha at Whiteout in July.
Hey, Jokes.
And his moves being on the standout when it comes to his signees in IPW.
Get him back. Good job.
Ypsilanti show the debut in a tag team with CJ Cole, much like Cole. He's struggling to pick up that first win here tonight. Can he get one over Josh Raymond? And Josh Raymond, speaking of losing, Josh Raymond is something on a losing streak himself right now after being undefeated for 2 years. He not just lost his IPW title match against Jamal King, he lost to the old-timer last show against Jeff King.
Yeah, Josh looking to bounce back. Nobody likes to take a loss. And the best way to come back is to prove yourself and try to get a decisive victory. It's going to be tough against Ming Tang.
Yeah, Josh Raymond, he's definitely had new attitude in recent weeks, but more recently it seems like he's practically just tearing apart the seams. Like, just imagine, like, you're undefeated for 2 years, no one can beat you, you feel untouchable. And Raven necessarily acted like he was untouchable. And even as he's raising the roof, he's displaying a lot of frustration over our last couple of shows. If you're him, what are you thinking, Chris?
I'm thinking I'm going to do anything I can to ensure that I get the victory. Now, I'm usually not one who's going to cheat, but I know that will happen with Josh Raymond. He will do anything, including cheat, to get a victory.
It's a shame, too. It's not like Raymond needs to cheat to win. Like, he loves cheating, especially recently. But again, in 2 years, he was undefeated, just being a class act for the most part. And recently, he just loves moving up the tights or cheating or just getting his opponent's head. I don't like this new Josh Raymond, but roll up. And the kick out.
Absolutely. Josh has the skills to compete with any wrestler across the United States. He doesn't need to cheat, but he does.
Absolutely.
So let's see what Ming is able to do with him today.
Yeah, Josh Raymond, a veteran of the sport who certainly been humbled more recently. One has to wonder if losing to a rookie like Ming will humble him even further. As the Mad King grows madder every day. Oh!
Josh ducks to stay out of the way. Ming knew it was coming. Does cover.
Basement drop kick. Straight into our beloved fans at ringside.
Josh is a little stunned right now. He wasn't expecting Ming to come out after him.
I don't think he was expecting Ming to lie up his chest like that.
I think at this point in time, Josh is going to try to get away, try to find a hiding spot. Oh my gosh, Josh is on the ground.
Best hiding spot. But man, that 175 pounds, you'd have to say he's deceptively strong for someone as small as he is. Certainly giving the business to Josh Raymond. Smart as well, breaking the count. Make sure this is not ending in a count out.
Yeah, Ming wants the decisive victory here for his first victory. Oh my goodness.
I think that was straight to the abs angle right there. And Josh also wants to get
Oh my goodness. Onto the concrete goes Ming. Josh raising the roof, not giving a care whatsoever about his opponent. He's willing to do anything to get this victory.
Clearly not caring about the fans either, using one of them as a chair.
Well, honestly, it's a smart move. It's a little cold in here, and it's just keeping that seat nice and warm.
That's fair. It says Michigan brother. It's getting close to winter, so thinking outside the box, I suppose. That's definitely outside the box.
Just a 1 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to put Ming away.
Yeah, so
there he is, going for the nose.
Clearing off that air circulation and also just clawing at the face and the mouth.
Absolutely. If you can get a little bit of swelling to get that nasal cavity to close up, it's going to be a lot more difficult to start breathing, and ultimately you're just going to pass out and the match would be over.
Certainly Josh.
Oh my God. Sends him across.
Probably what he wants me to do, pass out or tap out. Been struggling to get back in this, but the crowd is certainly trying to cheer him on. He's run over the fans, but he certainly needs to win right now as he's just practically metaphorically back into a corner by Josh as he lights up his chest himself. Back chop off the ropes. Reverses into a unique.
Beautiful arm drag takedown. Josh stunned up against the ropes. Chop.
You can move mountains with chop that big. Chop that hard. Flapjack against the top rope.
A stun gun maneuver, able to give Josh just enough time to recuperate to tell everybody to raise the roof.
Yeah, raise the roof like it's 1987.
I don't understand what's going through Josh's head sometimes.
Yeah.
And almost a nonchalant pin there. 2 count.
You make a good point. Like, I wonder if Raymond even knows what's going through his mind. Or could he be going for the Coriolis? I think he's gotten the Coriolis.
Many men have tapped to this, and Ming's trying.
He's trying to fight out.
He's trying.
Crowd trying to get back into this. The roar of the crowd.
I can't believe he didn't tap. I can't believe he didn't tap.
I'm surprised he broke out of it. Even his former partner Cole struggled to get out of Coriolis. Off the ropes, but he holds on to the apron. Takes a punch into a forearm.
Ming taking a little bit of time. Now making his way to the top rope. Josh is right there. Oh my goodness.
Shows him at the just last second period in a trio rope position. Could be going.
Oh no! That's going to be a difficult after party for Ming tonight.
Yeah. Not the prettiest maneuver, and referee used his discretion. Now, I'm not sure it's 100% legal, but it's effective.
And that goes right back to what we're telling. Josh will do anything to get a victory. A unique way of cheating that I've never actually seen before.
Absolutely. Ever since we won the referee, when he turned his back on Terry Van Ager, he's just a whole new attitude, whole new outlook getting into these matches. And he's, for lack of a better phrase, he's been showing his true colors. And I don't have a great vantage point here, but does he have a sleeper hold or a chin lock right now?
It looks like it's a chin lock.
That arm underneath the chin. Once again, cutting off circulation, but that put him in the perfect position for a stunner. Stunner reversal by Min. Ducks a clothesline. Sidewalk slam. No, into a DDT. And both men are down. Surely whoever gets up first will get the clear advantage forward.
They have till 10 to get up. Otherwise, this match would be called a no contest. I don't know if either man can get to the feet at this point in time.
Both men are certainly trying. Men using the momentum of the crowd to wake him back up.
Ming to his feet. Josh to his feet. But he doesn't. He lost track of where Ming was.
Roundhouse kick to the chest. Big forearm.
Catches the leg, turns Josh around, picks him up.
Fireman's carry position. That's that deceptive straight I was talking about. Oh, TKO.
This has got to be it. This has got to be it. What a great victory for Ming today at IPW. Big out. Oh my gosh, Josh kicked out.
How close was that? What upset that would have been.
How did Josh do that?
I don't know.
Just enough strength to muster up on his shoulder. Unbelievable.
Maybe it's that veteran mentality, that ring savviness, determination, stamina, whatever you call it. I don't know how he kicked out. Ben setting something up here, going to the top rope.
Josh can see him doing it. He's trying to get up. He's trying to muster enough strength to do it. Oh no!
That knee.
Ming has hurt his knee. Trying to get off the rope.
Oh.
Josh capitalizing on that unfortunate misstep, miscue by Ming.
Just like a shark seeing blood to water. Josh taking full advantage as the man king locks in the figure four. Is he tapping? Not yet.
The amount of pain that Ming is suffering right now.
Nowhere to go.
I can't. He's gonna pass out. The pain's gotta be so much for him. It's excruciating at this point in time.
Well, he
reversed it around.
Oh, and he gets to the ropes.
Good ring awareness by Josh to know right where he was at, within the reach of the ropes.
And had to use the very last ounce of strength he had to turn him over like that. Tell he's still struggling. He's feeling it.
Ming may not be able to continue. Yeah. I know referee George has checked on him, and Ming has signaled that he can, but at this point in time, I don't know. I'm really concerned about this.
Yeah, we'd hate to see a no contest or match being ruled in Raymond's favor over technicality, but we're at the state of men. We may need to. Perhaps I spoke too soon as he goes for no. Lay on his stomach and that injured knee. Right back into the Coriolis. Is he gonna tap this time? He might have to. And he does.
There it is. Josh Raymond with the victory.
Here is your winner, Josh Raymond.
Ming is obviously hurt. He attempted that moonsault. He missed, but then had the wherewithal to get up right away because he knew if he stayed down, he would be done for. But he got up, but Josh was able to capitalize, put him in the Coriolis, and got the submission victory.
Yeah, we need to get a medical staff out here, somebody. Referee is helping him the best he can.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 more matches until our intermission, but remember, for our intermission, we're giving away a free t-shirt, free hat, and a free poster. So at our front entrance over there, feel free to buy a $1 ticket for the man in the glasses over there. Winning ticket, you have a chance to win a whole lot of free merchandise. You'll find out at intermission, but for now, the next contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the IPW Women's Championship.
Leela Hall making her way to the ring. She's a new competitor here in IPW. Leela Hall will be challenging Stella Buho for the IPW Women's Championship. This is the first time we're seeing Stella Buho in a couple of months. She defeated Honey Badger at IPW Off the Chain. That was at Royal Scott in Lansing, Michigan in August. And speaking of Royal Scott in Lansing, Michigan, we will be returning there very soon for IPW Grave Danger on October 28th.
Yes, you don't want to miss our Halloween spectacular Grave Danger right around the corner. Great way to celebrate the Halloween weekend. Speaking of great, this is a great way for Stella Buho to return to IPW. She's been on something of an excursion, wrestling all across Michigan, wrestling all across the world, just honing her craft, after perfecting her abilities, and she returns to face the debuting upstart in Leela Hall. What do you know about Leela Hall, Chris?
I know she's a recent graduate of the House of Truth. And she has the skills to compete with Stella Buho. It would be a great notch for her to earn a victory tonight and become the champion.
Absolutely, especially in her debut, especially in Stella Buho's 113th day as champion. There's no better way to make an impact by being the champion in your debut. But that's easier said than done as she's struggling to get out of this arm by Stella.
Back Stella up against the ropes. Stella reverses it, sends Leila over. Sunset flip, 1, 2, and a kick out by Stella.
One has to wonder, Stella Buho, if she scouted Leela Hall. Again, Leela Hall, a new talent, not just in IPW, but a new talent overall, very young in her career cover. And a kick out. When you're wrestling someone this young in Leela Hall, you don't know what to expect because they're just so new to the scene.
Yeah, not a lot has been done. And Stella didn't actually know who she was going to be wrestling until she got to the venue tonight. So she wasn't able to do the homework on Leela Hall.
And it's showing, the lack of homework is showing right now is Leela Hall. In this with a headlock into a gorgeous bulldog right there. 2 count.
Yeah, Leela has really been in control since the start of this match. I think it's kind of thrown Stella off a little bit.
Yes. She goes to the middle rope, crouch rope. Ooh.
Misses the crossbody.
There's one thing that still discounts that crossbody is in. Goes to the middle rope herself. The Our Lady, where she's most comfortable. The middle rope with the top rope, she loves to fly, just like any other. Oh! For the crossbody for the 1, 2, and 2 count.
Stella just double checking with referee Gary that it was a 2 count. Clothesline in the corner, down with the snapmare. Oh! Mr. Perfect likes snap there. And a 2 count. Anytime there's a championship on the line, you're going to get the most out of a competitor. And right now, Leela is going to do everything she can within the rules to beat Stella.
For that signature DDT that won her the title. But Leela scouted it. She's certainly been watching the tapes from the other IPW shows. But Stella put her shine, and she knows how to scout her signatures. Ooh, very close near fall there. Riverside new champion.
Get up, Stella!
Stella!
Stella needs the ropes now to get up to a standing position. Leela helping her up, throwing some elbows into the corner.
Let's go.
She keeps hitting hard enough, she might knock out the champion. And the title can change hands with a technical knockout. Let's not forget that. That's the clothesline.
Oh, a double clothesline. Both competitors are down.
Yes. Now, title definitely does not change hands with both competitors are down 4 counts out. But as we said in our previous contest, they got to the count of 10. But who's going to get up first?
That's right, a pinfall or submission, and there will be a title change. A count out or a no contest does nothing for Leela. She has to get to her feet if she wants to win this title.
Absolutely. She's been impressive in her debut already. If she doesn't walk out with the title, she'll certainly have a moral victory of sorts, but she doesn't want moral victory. She wants a title victory.
Trading blows in the middle of the ring, throwing elbows at each other, forearms. Who's going to be able to take control?
Ooh, these forearms are just getting stiffer by the second. Oh!
Stella sends Leela across. Vicious into the corner. Ooh.
Stella's frustration just showing with these hard
Oh, up and over. Off the close side. Into a head scissors takeover.
Big head scissors. She follows up with a super kick. And I think she's down.
That's it.
New champion.
We have a new champion.
Oh!
Stella kicks out.
The nearest of near falls we could have seen in a contest like that.
You can see the frustration on Leela's face right now.
Absolutely.
But she's smart. She's going to stay on the offense. She's going to let Stella come to her.
It's a House of True Training coming in handy. House of True Training, some of the best competitors in our sport today. Setting up, before she can set up, Stella Buho flies out of it. She's going for here on the very unique Hurricane Rana.
It was just enough to pull her over.
Yes. By the tippy of her toes.
Leela went to block and grabbed the legs, but Stella flipped forward. It was just enough of a momentum to get Leela off the ropes.
But that small block might have made all the difference. And helped Leela kick out right there. Kicked in the midsection, going for that hammer block DDT, and she hits it.
And there it is. Stella Buchholz retains the IPW Women's Championship.
Here is your winner, and still IPW Women's Champion, Stella Buchholz.
If you can make it out to an IPW show before Stella flies south for the winter, I would do that because she is a champion and she shows pride in everything that she does.
Absolutely. Stella Buchholz proving once again why she's a fighting champion, and once again she brings the IPW Women's Championship back to the Owl House. Who do you, Chris? Who do you? Who do you?
Lansing, Michigan. Independent Pro Wrestling returns to Royal Scott on Saturday, October 28th for IPW's annual Halloween celebration, Grave Danger. Witness IPW talent like Jamal King, TDG, Real Hype, and more. Royal Scott will be serving delicious food and adult beverages for fans 21 and up. Dress as your favorite IPW star for a chance to compete in our annual costume contest. Doors open at 6 p.m. with matches beginning at 7 p.m. And tickets are available on Eventbrite starting at just $20. Join us on Saturday, October 28th at Royal Scott in Lansing, Michigan for IPW Grave Danger 4.
Is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the IPW Michiana Championship.
This match is going to be worth the price of admission, no matter how much you paid. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please do not fast forward. This match is going to be a IPW classic. Jimmy Shawan has a ability to make people feel pain in ways they've never felt pain before. And that's what he's going to have to do to TDG tonight to get a victory. Here's the Michiana champion, TDG. Now, just a reminder, this match came about because at IPW Homecoming, Jimmy Shawan and Mondo Real Hype were challenged by TDG and Jamal King for the Tag Team Championships, with the stipulation that if Jimmy or Mondo were able to pin one of them, that would be TDG or Jamal, they would get individual title shots at the Michiana Championship or at the IPW Championship. And today we're seeing the effects of that because Mondo was able to pin Jamal King.
Absolutely. One thing that gets lost in Jamal King infamously turning his back on TDG TG certainly has a real crowd for him tonight in Jimmy Hype Shaw.
And because Mondo pinned Jamal, Mondo gets the IPW Championship shot, and Jimmy gets to challenge for the Michiana Championship. This should be a good match. Again, Jimmy's going to have to find a way to put TDG in some painful moves to wear him down, because TDG is fast and he is aggressive when he needs to be.
Speed and just Shaw needs to utilize that speed. Excuse me, that strength. TG when he utilizes that speed to get out maneuvers like this for 1 count.
There he is, right there, right what I was telling you. Jimmy was trying to take advantage of Blake being a little bit naive and expecting a handshake, but now Blake's returning the favor.
Absolutely, TDG has developed something aggressive attitude in his towering thus far, but it's also a towering that's been plagued with injuries. So like he hasn't had many singles matches in IPW as of late. This is actually his first singles match in IPW since I believe that chain match off the chain back in July. This is not his first singles match. Just as recently as 2 days ago, TG successfully defended the IPW Michigan Championship against the specimen himself, Chad Alfred, Travis Titan benefit show a couple of days ago. So TG certainly has been feeling the effects, not just of a title match, but as I've said before, if you've been in a fight with Chad Alfred, you feel the effects for days after that. He's one of the strongest men in IPW.
Yeah, that Travis Titan benefit show was in Jackson, Michigan, and it was an inter-promotional event.
Tell him I'm serious.
I mean, if he's serious, I guess we'll do it.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
But again, that was only 2 days ago, so you're right, he's definitely tired, he's definitely sore.
I'm serious.
And that might make him just a half a step slow today.
Absolutely. Even though TG's ran been plagued by injuries, he's fought through those injuries because he is a fighting champion. And tonight, coming in 2 days after defending that title.
Oh my gosh, he's climbing him like he's a ladder.
Oh my god, he's about to
He's all the way up. Oh my goodness, into a hurricane.
That's that speed we were talking about. Doesn't have to be the strongest in this contest, but he has to be the fastest. Yes, ooh. Send him to the outside. Forearm. Squeeze forward into a
Jimmy saw it coming, sideswiped him and threw him down to the mat. And now Jimmy with a cover.
And a kick out.
2 counts.
I think TG was going for that signature springboard elbow that he loves to do so much, but I think he landed on his elbow in the attempt. Something to keep an eye on for the rest of this contest. TG might be a man with one arm moving forward. Fighting with 2 arms against a man like Jimmy Shaw when it's tough enough, but fighting with 1 arm. His chances of successfully defending this title may have just been short.
I agree, this does not look good for TDG right now. The Dark Gentleman is going to need to find a different way to dominate over Jimmy Shaw if he doesn't have use of that left arm.
He certainly can't dominate with a leg draped across his neck like that. And the kick out. TG has a long way to go before he has a chance to get back into this.
Another pin by Jimmy, 2, and a kick out by TDG.
Yes, as much as Jamal wanted to be a double champion last year, when I think Jimmy Shaw has those same ambitions, it's going to be a hell of a way to, much like Stella Buho, celebrate his own 113th day as champion. Nothing better than walking out with the IPW Tag Team Championship and the IPW Michiana Championship.
Jimmy was putting a lot of pressure on that shoulder. Then 2 count.
Very unique pin attempt. One thing that's very easy to get lost in a Jimmy's side is just how good of a pure amateur wrestler he is. And how he can get maneuvers like that from just years of veteran experience.
I got that too, though.
Jimmy Shawan almost taunting TDG.
Doing a lot more than that as he continues to target the injured arm. And I believe that every time TDG even tries to kick out, he's just wearing out that arm. What do you say? Just injured a second ago.
I think Jimmy has shifted gears here. At this point in time, he's going to just toy with TDG just a little bit, just to get him to wear down just a little bit, maybe make a mistake. But here he comes. TDG, don't count him out. Just when I was, he's battling back.
We both counted him, but I think we both spoke too soon. I spoke too soon against him. Jimmy sends him off the rope. There it is!
That's got to be it.
Springboard cutter, or not springboard, pop-up cutter, excuse me.
Jimmy is such a big man, but he was sitting down onto the hips. He needs to roll forward and get that weight onto the shoulders so that TDG can't kick out. He is a veteran. Jimmy Shawan, a veteran of wrestling, and making such mistakes is not in his repertoire.
So that strength is really going to come in handy. We've seen it before in the past, just using all of that weight to just clamp down on someone to beat they can't get any of their shoulders up, get their body back up. Big boot into the corner, straight to the chest.
Blake used the ropes to get up. Jimmy not allowing him to. Brought the big boot. Now he's punching him into the corner. Referee doing a good job trying to get him out into the ring to actually wrestle. Oh my gosh. A huge back body drop. He must have been 10, 15 feet in the air.
Sends him so high in the air, he almost traveled back to Jackson, Michigan right there.
Just like I was saying, now Jimmy moved a little bit closer to those shoulders, and TDG is struggling to get those shoulders up now.
And as they have in the past, the crowd's trying to reel TDG back on.
Yeah, the Detroit crowd is behind TDG right now. Jimmy now. Oh my goodness! He missed!
Oh, I don't even know what you call that. Corkscrew senton, that would have been devastating if he had that.
I have never, ever seen Jimmy Shawan pull that out in recent memory.
But that may have given TDG the opening that he desperately needed. A series of punches trying to daze the big man. Okay, straight to the forearm. Off the ropes.
He still doesn't have the strength to overpower Jimmy Shawan. TDG needs to find another one. Oh, he's choking him under the ropes.
Yeah, with a guillotine choke, I believe. It goes without.
Oh! There it is. He missed with that earlier. Now he connects.
Yes.
Jimmy trying to get to his feet.
Jimmy already back up. TDG ducks a close for a big knee. He's going to try to fall out with the cover. Oh no, he's going to
Crawls over him. Heads to the corner, making his way to the top.
Think he's gonna go for that sparkle splash that won him the title. Can he hit?
There it is.
He gets it.
Oh, Jimmy caught him.
He gets him.
He caught him. Into the choke slam. Into the choke slam. Sit down choke slam.
This might be a
This is it. New champion. New champion. There's the kick out. Unbelievable.
Fall.
Unbelievable.
I don't know if you caught that. Usually he tags in Mondo Reel to set up the Hyper Reel, but he's not used to singles competition. In fact, believe it or not, the last time Jimmy Shawan wrestled a match in IPW was back in, I believe, June, and it was actually, ironically enough, Jamal Kane's second title defense, and I believe IPW Overkill. But that was a long time ago, so he's a little rusty when it comes to singles matches, Jimmy Shawan.
Ooh, TDG out of the pile driver.
Oh!
Super kick. Forearm to the face.
Very unique maneuver. But can he get it this time? Jimmy on his stomach. Sparkle splash to the back.
1, 2, 3. There it is. Retaining the championship, the Michiana Championship, is TDG.
Here is your winner, and still IPW Michiana champion, the Dark Gentleman TDG.
Jimmy Shawan has taken the belt from the referee, who is going to be giving it to TDG. What is Jimmy Shawan going to do? He's got the title belt in his hand.
And that does not belong to Jimmy Shaw, and he got beaten fair and square, so.
TDG's been hit before with a title, most recently by Jamal King, and now Jimmy's gonna hand it back to him. A classy move by Jimmy Shaolin.
That, Jamal King, is how you show respect for a friend.
Jimmy Shaolin was so close, so close. He almost had that victory and become the new Michiana champion, but he just didn't have enough as TDG kept battling and battling and battling, and eventually came away with a victory.
TDG has had a grueling last couple of weeks trying to process just Jamal King's new attitude, losing his best friend like that.
Jamal, all of this, look at them, all of this, everybody make noise. This is what you turn your back on. IPW is on my shoulders now. Let's go!
Attention business owners! IPW offers sponsorship opportunities to businesses of all sizes. We have the sport's most passionate fans, and we would love to share them with you. If you'd like to get your brand in front of their eyes, visit our Facebook page or send us an email at independenceprowrestlingmedia@gmail.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between, thank you for being patient with us tonight during our intermission. We're back to your regularly scheduled program, and the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Thank you for sticking with us for IPW Pinkout in Detroit, Michigan. IPW's four-way into Detroit. Terry Van Avery making his way to ringside. He has been on a mission trying to avenge recent losses. And tonight he gets his chance to take on the Swig champion, Red Jones. For Terry, this is personal. He wants that victory. And Ren will try to stop him. Ren has done a lot here in IPW. He has been the IPW champion. And now he's going to be facing Terry Van Avery, who almost has a hit out against Ren.
Terry Van Avery is someone who's mailers and checked in twice, and it all started with Red Jones. Terry Van Avery has not had the best of luck since losing his IPW title match to Jamal King at War on the Shore. He lost his best friend. He lost a match to Red Jones during that same match. I don't know if you remember, he lost his chain during that match. And something like a switch flipped in his head. He came up with something I like to call the TVA Redemption Tour. He's been
talking good about me, brother.
I'm trying my best.
Thank you, sir.
Don't listen to him.
Terry Van Avery is someone who's been trying to correct the wrongs of the last few years. He corrected a wrong by defeating Big Jorge, putting a dent on that feud finally. Went back to Jay Jacobs, beat him, and now Red Jones is next on his list.
Terry has a lot of respect for Ren. Terry isn't upset with Ren, meaning that Ren did. He
It's almost like our parents' quotes are saying, "I'm mad, I must have win."
That cashmere overcoat that Ren wears, Terry treated it like it was just a $3 Kmart overcoat.
And Ren Jones, a man who loves his lavish luxuries, truly did not appreciate that. Big spin-out powerbomb there for the 2 count. And some same luxuries that kind of delayed this contest for 2 months. We were supposed to have Ren Jones versus TVA2 a long time ago, but contract negotiations with IPW management between management and Ren Jones kind of stalled. Let's go for that Uranagi that he's been using to finish matches. IPW management finally coughed up the amount of dollar signs that Ren Jones was hoping for, and now he's back in IPW on a new contract. But that time that took him to big splash to finish those contract negotiations, Terry Van Avery has been talking trash about him for about 2 months, suggesting that that's a Hollywood persona of Ren Jones that's keeping him away. Him making appearances in WWE and AEW. He's too busy living the Hollywood lifestyle to have a match with TVA, almost suggesting that he's scared of Terry Van Avery. So you're not scared after that spine buster for the near fall.
A kick out by Terry. And at this point in time, Terry's going to have to figure out a way to shift the tides and get back in control. Because on a pure athletic basis, I don't know if Terry can compete with Ren Jones.
Yes, there's a reason why Ren Jones has been wrestling all over the world, WWE, AEW, Clash Wrestling, SFC, everywhere, because he's one of the best pure athletes. What do you even call that? T-bone suplex. Oh my God. Didn't the beauty of that, but I could not get him the 3 count. But Ren Jones, after spending some time away, he's got his money where his mouth is after TVA has been talking trash about him for the last 2 months.
Yeah, but right now, Terry took forever to get back over there on the offense. Terry is not himself right now, because normally he would attack, but Ren has taken a lot out of Terry, and there we go, 1, 2, and a kick out.
Very near fall right there. You make an excellent point. Terry's not his usual self. The thing about this redemption tour is it helped him regain wherever confidence he lost on that boat at the night. Lost his title match, lost his best friend. He's been really just on the moon the last few months, but maybe it's the added pressure of how long it's taken to get this match from Ren Jones. Probably the most highly anticipated match in IPW, and once as he evades what I assume will be a splash, evades into a beautiful single leg Boston Crab, but it might be the pressure getting to Terry Van Avery, if I'm not speaking out to say that.
Right now, Terry is in excruciating pain. If he wasn't stretching in the back, then his leg is on fire, his lower back is on fire, and his abs are on fire. But this is a smart move by Ren, because Terry can come with that super kick at any moment. He's put away many opponents with a super kick out of nowhere. And now Ren is going to be attacking that leg, trying to make sure that Terry can't use it to end this match quickly.
Make an excellent point. That super kick is going any time and time again. One of the many body parts that single leg Boston Crab attacks is the knee, is the leg area. You neutralize his super kick. You neutralize Terry Van Avery. Off the ropes. Straight into a fireman's carry position. What could we be going for here? No, a sunset flip. Can he get? No, he gets it. Roll up of his own.
There it is! Unbelievable! Out of nowhere, Terry sits down onto Ren and gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Terry Van Avery!
I think Terry has shown something here. He doesn't need the super kick to get a victory. He's able to sometimes find a way to get a victory by using some wrestling maneuvers.
Absolutely. And on the night that he needs to most, he out-wrestles Ren Jones. He outsmarts Ren Jones to cross off another name of his list. And I don't know if you noticed on his shirt, but with all the names crossed off, there's question marks after Ren Jones. One has to wonder, who is next now that Ren Jones, that he can put Ren Jones in the back of his mind?
Ren is staring at Terry. He's called Terry into the ring. Now, we mentioned before there was mutual respect between these two. And I don't know if this has hurt or helped this relationship.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Tiebreaker?
I know what that means. I need to do it again.
The fans say they should run it back. They should wrestle again.
I certainly would be opposed to it. These two make magic every time they get in that ring together. And it looks like what's next on the TVA Redemption Tour.
Yeah, Terry.
Hey IPW fans, did you know all IPW events are available on YouTube? There's nothing like IPW Live, but to relive classic moments like the double title ladder match between Josh Raymond and Aaron Orion at the first War on the Shore, the 2021 match of the year between Myron Reed and LaDon Sanders, or Brutus Atwell winning the Michiana Championship from Derek Wolf in record time, visit youtube.com/Independence Pro Wrestling.
An unbelievable showing by Terry Van Avery, getting the victory over Ren Jones here at IPW Pinkout.
Before we go to our next contest, I just want to thank our sponsors one more time. Thank our sponsors, Lancaster, the Kemp Insurance Agency, McCampus, and once again, thank you to the Big Pink Venue for hosting IPW Pinkout. Now up next, the following 6-man tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
There's Max Morrison, Thomas Bailey, and Hexus, better known as the Forgotten.
Representing the Forgotten, they are Max Morrison, Hexus, and Thomas Bailey.
But they are without their leader, Jeremiah Nazareth. And Max and Thomas have kind of been struggling to be the leader of the Forgotten. They are lacking leadership with Nazareth nowhere to be found. It is my understanding that Jeremiah has found a secluded retreat somewhere in the mountains of Tennessee to think about what is going on in the wrestling world and how he can strengthen the Forgotten.
There's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am.
Juntai making his return to IPW. We haven't seen him in 5 years. Forever young. We've most recently seen at IPW Battle Lines. And the Lycan. I'm not exactly sure the last time we've seen him in action here at IPW.
You're gonna look at Juntai the whole time. It's pink out.
Have we seen the Lycan in IPW before?
This is the Lycan making his debut in IPW, surrounded by some of the best IPW has to offer, so you have to think he certainly wants to make an impression here tonight.
Referee George is going to have his hands full on the Round 3 tag team contest is always going to be a handful.
No, I didn't even get in the ring yet. I didn't get in the ring.
Very easy to descend into chaos when you have this many superstars in one ring together.
Like it, right? Take it too long.
Riggs, this contest is underway. The Forgotten are trying to figure out themselves as a stable, as an entity, without their leader, Jeremiah Nazareth, who I was saying earlier, is held up in some sort of retreat in the mountains.
We've been wondering, speculating what he's been up to all this time away, but that certainly explains a lot now.
And without him here, they are lacking that leadership. They don't have the confidence to be competitive, but they're trying hard, and they're trying to show Jeremiah that they can continue to be part of the Forgotten.
Absolutely, especially Max Morrison. He's been trying to insert himself in a sort of de facto leadership role, but he's certainly proven himself already, not just in what he's done, but he's actually growing the Forgotten in numbers as he's just recruited Hexus over last year.
Forever Young now in there with Thomas Bailey. Big chop there by Forever Young.
We've seen Forever Young in the past perform most nobly in tag team competition with Father Marquise, but Marquise is not here tonight. He has two wild cards in Juntai and the Lycan, just because they've never worked together before. So,
a slap to the face. Thomas covered up because he knew the chop was coming, and then gets slapped to the face.
You know Thomas isn't going to like Daz. Something of the Messiah of the Forgotten. He's developed something of a God complex, and probably the big reason why he clashes with Max Morrison so often.
He hooks that arm, picks it up.
Beautiful landing fall slam. Suplex into a senton. And you get the cover done. And the kick out.
Thomas Bailey in pain. The wind has been knocked out of him. He's having difficulty breathing. Forever Young being smart, cutting off his ability to go through their tag. That was taunting the Forgotten.
Absolutely. Interesting thing I'm realizing as Juntai enters an IPW ring for the first time in 5 years since he was last IPW tag team champion is that I was calling the team of Juntai and Forever Young and the Lycan something of a wild card because they've never tagged together. The thing about the Forgotten, even though they are an established team, they just can't get along. So they're something of a wild card themselves. One has to wonder if that's going to affect their chemistry, their in-ring chemistry for this match where they need it.
And a clean break there. Thomas backed away. Look at the speed of Juntai. Unbelievable.
Gorgeous spinning kick as if he's never lost a step. And a 2 count. Juntai, again, he's been away from IPW, but he's been making an impact all across the world in other tag teams and singles competition, winning titles.
Oh my goodness, a double chop!
This Juntai is unlike any version of himself that the IPW faithful have seen so far. As he certainly, which like I was mentioning Stella Bulo earlier, Juntai has perfected his craft around the world. And then to the table, back in the IPW ring.
Thomas Bailey is in trouble here. He has to make a tag if the Forgotten want a chance at a victory. Juntai, he ignores Forever Young and tags in the Lycan.
Yeah, good catch there.
Come on. Get up, Thomas. Come on, baby.
The thing about Thomas, he's already a little full of himself given all the confidence.
Behind George's back, the referee, Hexus was able to get a knee up, and now the Forgotten are in control. Thomas goes for the pin. A 2 count, he kicks out.
Tommy is someone who's already been cocky as they come. After being coddled by Jeremiah Nazareth for so long. As Max Morrison tags himself in. Max Morrison, having a change of character in himself. He unquestionably followed the man he brought into IPW, man he brought into the wrestling scene.
Look what's happening right now. Max threw Lycan to the outside, and now Hexus is coming over, and now Thomas Bailey's coming over, and they were double teaming him, sending him to the ring. The Forgotten, they are smart. They know how to take advantage of situations.
Yes, they're smart, but I don't know if that's how Max Morrison wants to win it. We saw in the Lumberjack match earlier. said, the Forgotten aren't exactly getting along, so they're not one to follow Max Morrison.
Max looking to make a tag. Here comes Hexus, as the Forgotten are clearly in control of this match right now.
He's the newest member of IPW, newest member of Forgotten. He's made a hell of an impact in IPW already, coming in at the top of the summer.
Hexus tags out, and now he is holding Lycan. Max comes off the top rope with an elbow.
That signature elbow drop. Juntai breaks it up. That tag team experience of Juntai, he knows his tag team partner is in trouble. Signs of a tag team partner in trouble. Hexus back in. Jinx.
Max came off the top rope with that elbow, landed on the shoulder, and now Hexus is working on that upper body of Lycan.
It's Hexus. Perfect time for Halloween because Hexus is one of the scariest competitors in IPW. No one knows where he's from, no one knows where he's thinking, but whoever's going through that head of his, it goes mute when he just goes in there. He just unleashes absolute carnage, absolute damage.
Absolutely a very mysterious man. Says almost nothing. Communicates in grunts. But is getting the job done here right now and representing the Forgotten well.
There's any language that he speaks, maybe even a love language, it's dishing out pain. As he's dishing out pain on the Lycan as we speak.
Now with the front face lock, Thomas Bailey takes himself in. And again, they're working on that upper torso of Lycan.
Adele Lycan was expecting this much punishment in his first appearance in IPW.
That is the problem with a 3-on-3 tag team match. You have enough time to gather yourself, recover from any injuries that you may have had during the match, and now Thomas Bailey, who was struggling earlier, is now obviously recuperated and is in full control.
I think he's right! You shut up!
Forever Young is a talker. He's going to do everything to get you distracted and off your game. And here it worked.
From one Messiah to another, Forever Young loves to call himself the multimedia Messiah, and that mouth may be giving Lycan the opening that he needs right now. But who's going to get that hot tag first? And the Lycan does.
Thomas didn't tag. Thomas didn't tag. Why didn't he tag? He was in the corner and he didn't tag. And now he's paying the price because Forever Young is a reversal now. And Thomas into the turnbuckle.
Once again, that miscommunication of the Forgotten is going to cost them going forward in this contest. So sets him up on the middle rope. Could be going for
Thomas is stuck there. He can't get his head out.
Oh, cheeky in nose bicycle kick. Falls out with a powerbomb.
Sit down, powerbomb. 1, 2, and there they are with the save. If they would not have come in, this match would be over. This match has turned into chaos.
This match might be over as an ending by disqualification.
He's up on the top rope. Out of nowhere, a double drop kick. Both men feeling the pain of that.
Big man flying through the air. Picking up steam. Steamrolls Hexus in the corner. Once again, could third time be the charm? And it is. This time with a kick. Juntai's feeling it.
But Thomas is the legal person. And oh no! He thought he was going to sneak up on Juntai, but he wasn't able to. Thomas throws Juntai out. And now we're back to the two legal people in this ring, in this match. Juntai, Thomas Bailey, and Forever Young.
That's right. Thomas Bailey was setting up something before he got jacked in the jaw right there. For a rip cord. What can we go for here?
Oh no! Forever Young runs into Juntai.
Oh! Juntai clearly did like him.
Clearly he did. Clearly this guy.
There's some dissension amongst this team. Juntai now, well, he is listening to reason now. Thomas trying to take advantage of the situation.
Oh no! Well, that's that for that tag team. The one thing this team had going for it was that cohesion over the Forgotten, but it's over just like that for the looks of it. Even Bailey's stunned, Lycan's stunned.
Juntai is attacking his own teammate, Thomas Bailey, taking advantage of the situation. The Forgotten have won this match thanks to Juntai.
Here are your winners, Thomas Bailey, Max Morrison, and Hexus, the Forgotten. Well,
Forever Young.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Morrison, not happy with that win, not happy with the underhanded tactics. And he's asking for a microphone. Let's see what he has to say.
Forever Young.
No, he got it.
Juntai, don't go anywhere.
Don't join them, man.
Juntai.
Yeah, I got it. Don't you worry. Come on in the ring with us, Juntai. Please, just one moment of your time.
Max Morrison inviting Juntai into the ring.
Now, a lot of people here tonight, they're going to say don't join the Forgotten, but I've got something to tell you.
Right, don't join the Forgotten.
Come on, I've got something to offer you. I've known about you for a long time. I've known about you for years over here in the Detroit area, working for places like Metro Pro Wrestling, XICW. I know the places you've been working, and I know you've been building your name. And I want you for the Forgotten. I want you, shut your mouth, Thomas. I want you because of what happened tonight. Did you see what happened tonight? You're not going to let anybody bulldoze over you. You're a man, much more of a man than this mother. Please, you were forgotten once. I'll make sure that you are forgotten no more.
Don't do it.
Yeah, just one time, baby.
No.
He is trying to recruit what may be the most powerful member.
Just give it a try. That's all I ask.
Surely the Forgotten would be unstoppable if they had Juntai.
I respect that. I respect that. But if you ever change your mind, come find me. Because I'm here to make the Forgotten better, and you are the next piece of the puzzle.
Forgotten did efforts to make them better, and that wasn't a definitive no. He just left the ring, so to be continued at a later date, I suppose.
Max Morrison giving Juntai a lot to think about when it comes to the Forgotten.
I'm bringing the Forgotten to places you never could.
Max wants Jeremiah to know that he is attempting to take the Forgotten to places they've never been. What will Jeremiah think about all of this? What will his response be? When will we see Jeremiah again? And now, what is this?
I recognize that music anywhere.
This was not scheduled. We were supposed to be going to our main event with Jamal King taking on Mondo Real. But here comes Jeremiah Goldman.
Yes, and Chris, unfortunately, you know this man just as well as I do.
I do. We have had some differences, but honestly, we have talked, we've come to agreements, we have mutual respect for each other and what we do. It's just every once in a while we see things from different perspectives.
I think he's had that agreement with Gary, unfortunately.
Back up, stupid. Oh, you look big, man. You look big, you can hit a guy with a broken neck. Back up, stupid.
Jeremiah with the insults against Gary, but it is true, he suffered a broken neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to properly introduce myself. I am, of course, the fashion sensation across all 4 elemental nations, the last swag bender himself, your boy, the 24-karat lion, Mr. 9 Lives himself. Get ready, bud, you're gonna love this. Jeremiah Goldman!
At IPW Homecoming, Jeremiah.
Gary. It's been what? A week and a half, 2 weeks? I don't know. I don't keep track of time like the commoners. But what I do know, the last time we shared this ring, I stood over top of you because I am the dominant animal in this jungle known as IPW. But as we can all tell, my neck's broke, and as we can all watch on YouTube, go on to youtube.com/Independence Pro Wrestling, click the bell, like and subscribe, all that good crap. Somebody has to do that around here. Jam. I digress. Go watch. Me and you, sir, we've had some issues. You have actually caused me probably the most amount of grief in my life. You have costed me a year plus of my career. If not you, I would never have got injured had I not felt threatened here at IPW. You assaulted me. You started this. You have costed me, shut up, stupid, I am talking. You have costed me my gold team. There's no more Katina. There's no more Carl. Anderson's nowhere to be found. You did this, and that's fine. I'm not a man who likes to look towards the past. I like to look towards my future endeavors. The issue with the team is there's no I in it. So obviously it wasn't going to do me what I needed. But with that being said, your boy has started a new charity foundation, sir, where I, a misunderstood genius like myself, am going to help coach other misunderstood, misguided greatness and mold it into gold only like I can, Gary. And you sir, you need to understand, you're about to be the first recipient of the Golden Integrity Project.
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Here we go, Jorge!
Now wait, this is unnecessary. I don't care what kind of project.
Somebody needs to get out here. Somebody needs to stop this. Jeremiah Goldman.
You've embarrassed me for the last time! Jorge, get him! Get up, stupid! Get up!
I don't care what kind of project that Jeremiah's working on. This is uncalled for. That is a referee, not a competitor. And he's just, he's gonna hit with the gangster leg.
Gary has been laid out in the middle of the ring by Big Jorge.
And then absolutely unnecessary.
Here comes George. Jeremiah Goldman.
Unnecessary, heinous. I thought last week was a heinous his act, but this week might be even worse.
Does this mean that Big Jorge is now part of the Gold Team?
Whoever Goldman is calling it now, the Gold Team.
Jeremiah Goldman.
My job.
Jeremiah Goldman.
Where does he stop, honestly?
Jeremiah is the type of person that will find a quarter on the ground, berate you for not picking it up, and then grab it from you when you try to reach for it. He is just one of the lowest of low people. And to get Big Jorge to come out here and do his dirty work because he can't insult hard enough, he gets Big Jorge to put his hands on Gary. There are fines, there are going to be suspensions. I hope Gary is alright. He's a good friend of mine. Uncalled for. All of that was uncalled for.
Lansing, Michigan. Independent Pro Wrestling returns to Royal Scott on Saturday, October 28th for IPW's annual Halloween celebration, Grave Danger. Witness IPW talent like Jamal King, TDG, Real Hype, and more. Royal Scott will be serving delicious food and adult beverages for fans 21 and up. Dress as your favorite IPW star for a chance to compete in our annual costume contest. Doors open at 6 p.m. with matches beginning at 7 p.m. And tickets are available on Eventbrite starting at just $20. Join us on Saturday, October 28th at Royal Scott in Lansing, Michigan for IPW Grave Danger 4.
Let's get on with our main event.
Gary Ugly, Gary Haynes is having us. Give up for Gary one more time.
Our thoughts and prayers are with Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end, and we are nearing the end of our show here tonight. But you've been a wonderful crowd. Big Pink has been a wonderful venue. Before we move on to our main events, I just want to let you know if you enjoyed our show, again, buy tickets to our Lansing show next week for IPW Grave Danger. Something tells me I should also let you know to check out our YouTube channel where you can see our full library. Click the bell, click the notification, all that jazz. And we have a whole library dating back to 2019. You can enjoy that until our next contest, until our next show. Before our next contest, are you ready for the main event? I don't think I can hear you. I said, are you ready for our main event? There you go. Because our following contest is our main event scheduled for one fall. And it is for the IPW Championship. Introducing first.
Mondo Real is getting his opportunity that he earned for the IPW Championship as he takes on the champion, Jamal King. Mondo earned this opportunity by pinning Jamal, the IPW homecoming.
That's how we do it, come on!
And then something happened with Jamal. When Mondo pinned Jamal, something inside Jamal snapped. And Jamal took that loss and thought to himself, how can he make himself a better person? And that was to turn his back on his tag team partner, TDG. So we attacked TDG, and now we have seen a new, a different, a more fierce Jamal King. And unfortunately, the first victim might be Mondo Real tonight. Jamal is wearing a mask because I don't recognize this Jamal King. I don't know where this Jamal King came from. He he has changed so much. He has gone from being that fan favorite that people respected to now being a person that people despise. Mondo Real despises the way Jamal King treated TDG at IPW. Mondo can't wrap his brain around what Jamal King did to what Jamal did to his friend to stab him in the back like that. And now debut this new look. Jamal King, definitely a different person after suffering that.
I never thought I'd see the day Jamal King, you were someone who loves the adoration of the fans, but as a sign of him wearing a mask for purposes of the late great MF Doom, much like MF Doom, Jamal King does not give a damn about anybody anymore.
I was talking to Mondo Rio earlier, and he was trying to explain to me that there's no conceivable way that he could ever do what Jamal King did to TDG, to Mondo's tag team partner, Jimmy Shaw. Mondo and Jimmy are tight, the way he thought Jamal and TDG were. So Mondo, not only is this full title, but it's to show Jamal King that what he did.
Mondo, ready? Ring the bell!
The bell rings, we are for the IPW.
You ready for this, Mondo? You earned this opportunity, didn't you? I've been waiting 2 weeks, baby. Let's go.
Mondo Rio certainly did earn this opportunity, as Mondo is the first man in 6 months to pin Jamal King. I don't think he's been pinned since he lost the IPW Michiana Championship to Vendrick Bison all those months ago. Right now he's in day 175, about 5-6 months of his tower reign right now. And he has not come close to game pinned, except, well, I suppose I spoke too soon because a few shows ago against Josh Raymond, he actually tapped out, but there was no referee to see it. So I think that was when we started seeing a change of character for Jamal King.
Looking back at it now, we can definitely pick out the signs. When you can see Jamal King was starting to crack. He was starting to become a different person. But this attitude, this new Jamal King, I don't know how to take it. I really don't.
Nor do I, especially when we can go even further than the match with Josh, where every time he successfully defended that title, Jamal King seemed to get even cockier with every successful title defense. And I think that cockiness is finally getting to his head now.
But the advantage of this match is still on Jamal, because Mondo has been in a tag team situation for so long that singles competition is not his foray right now.
That's a great point, but I think it's also worth knowing that while Jimmy was briefly out with an injury during this tournament, Mondo did have a few singles matches over the summer. One against Josh Raymond, actually, taking him to the limit. He had a six-pack challenge. And moving further than that, he had a match with TDG, ironically. Match of the year contest with TDG, but Jamal, no disrespect to TDG, but with this new attitude, Jamal is a whole different beast. But you made a great point, whereas about Mondo's feelings about Jamal stabbing his best friend in the back. It echoes some words they shared with IPW's social media over the weekend about how he felt he felt personally disrespected by the fact that someone like Jamal would treat his best friend like that. Because Mondo was linked into his own friendship with Jimmy Shaw, where he never do something like that with Jimmy Shaw, where they love sitting on the back of trucks, drinking brewskis together. He never stabbed in the back like that. So Mondo is taking this a little personally. So this match is just as personal, just as much about integrity as it is about the title tonight.
Jamal hits the ropes, Mondo falls down in an unfortunate position. And it was my understanding that Jimmy Shawwood is in the back watching this right now and has encouraged Mondo to do this by himself. And that he can, and Jimmy wants Mondo to prove that he can beat Jamal King without assistance.
Absolutely. We were speculating why Mondo wasn't out for Jimmy earlier tonight. Seems to have some gentleman's agreement to to do this fair and square one in their individual contests.
And if I know Jimmy Shaw, he is in the back. He has a beer, a craft beer ready for Mondo when he gets back, whether it's a victory or an unfortunate defeat.
That sounds like Jimmy Shaw. And then Mondo, you make a good point. If he has what it takes to beat Jamal King by himself in the singles match, I think he does. Let's not forget that before him and Jimmy Shaw became a tag team, he was a pretty prominent superstar in IPW. And this is actually his second match for the IPW Championship. His last time he wrestled for the title was against Quick Car Gray. I don't know if you remember him, but when he was champion about 2 years ago, Mondo took him to the limit, almost became a champion that night.
I do remember that was an open challenge where Mondo was able to challenge for any title, and he immediately challenged Carter Gray. It was close, but he didn't get the victory.
And Mondo has certainly improved, became much older, perfected his craft 2 years later. So if he had a fighting chance 2 years ago, he definitely has a chance against Jamal King at the top of his game.
Jamal dragging Mondo into the center of the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out. Mondo still has a little bit of fight left in him. I think is he reaching for a tag? Looks like he's reaching for a tag. Jimmy is not here.
We saw the same thing during the Michigan Championship match. Jimmy for a split second, he was so used to tags in competition that he went for the tag and ended up costing him in that split second reach for the tag. In fact, this match is almost like an interesting mirror of that TDG versus Jimmy Shaw match. Much like that match, this is a contest of strength versus speed. Mondo, one of the fastest men in IPW. Jamal King having the reach advantage, the size advantage over Mondo. Goes for the sunset flip for the 1-2 kick out.
Mondo wasn't able to get his legs hooked over the shoulders of Jamal, and Jamal was able to kick out.
That might be the size disadvantage coming into play again. Jamal back into this very unique neck breaker there. Overcast, I think it's called.
But Jamal not going for the pin. He wants to inflict a little bit more pain on that arm and on that shoulder so that he can get Mondo to tap out.
Saying up for that Supreme One that's successfully defended the title so many times in the past.
Trying to dislocate that shoulder, trying to cause some pain, stretch out those ligaments, those muscles.
Usually, when he goes to the outside, he's usually ravishing in the adoration of the fans. But again, Jamal King is not one to cheer tonight. He just wants to fight as if he has a chip on his shoulder.
Referee George is on the outside. He's trying to get the men back into the ring. They have a 10 count. George is being a little bit using his discretion as they're on the outside. Oh no!
I think he's going for the carry pump. Oh! He went for the power bomb on the chairs, but Mondo reverses it, sending back first into the chairs.
A back body drop into the chairs. Mondo now. Oh, Mondo's getting a little bit of strength for some beer.
Hey, we were saying he's got Brewski Wade from in the back.
I hope it's not an IPA because those don't sit well.
That's very true. Oh, spits in Jamal's face. I was going to say that beer's not going to waste, but it made him just go to waste.
That would be a party violation, but here in IPW, Mondo makes sure it's an offensive violation.
Yes. Mondo is certainly on the offense right now. Flurry of chops. He picks up a chair. This is not no disqualification match. Jamal blocks it. Clubbing blows to the back.
Referee George needs to get control of this. He could throw this out. He could say it's a no contest at this point in time, but he's not. He's allowing them to fight just like other matches Jamal has been involved in, just like other matches Mondo has been involved in. And we knew this would happen. We knew at some point in time they would end up outside and that they would be battling. And all the way over, off the bar, onto the cement, Mondo's in trouble.
It's like a scene out of Roadhouse. It's disrespecting.
Jamal let the referee know he's in charge. He will do whatever he wants.
Like you said, ooh, big post. But like you said, our referee George is using a little bit of his discretion because nobody wants to see this end in a count out. Jamal King, way up top. Whoa! Off the wall, Jamal, and he's going to take a light in saying that, but not right now. He's going for
unbelievable. Oh, no.
Jamal is the best thing going in IPW today.
Jamal King taking the time to come over here. He thinks he's in control. It's almost like he is, but at some point in time, George is going to have to step in here. I think this match needs to be thrown out. Jamal King is out of control.
Yeah, we'd hate to see a match thrown out like this, but Jamal King wants to prove up.
And just like that, Mondo with an opening gives a drop kick to Jamal King. Both men have a 10 count to get up.
Jockeying for position now.
Oh man, a chin breaker.
Second twist big kick. Fluid kicks behind him. Tucks the clothesline. Off the middle rope. Cutter.
If he could just roll over, he's got Jamal. If he could just roll over, Mondo needs to find that strength.
Look how he's crawling. Looked like he was trying to go for that tag again. He had to take it back.
Jamal is not moving. Mondo is not moving. I think whoever gets up at this point in time is going to be in control of this match. The referee's at 5. Mondo has not moved. He's working on pure adrenaline at this point in time. Jamal's up, Mondo's up, ducks the punch. Fury of his own. Another duck by Mondo. Mondo turned his back on Jamal.
I think he was going for that signature spin out powerbomb, but he gets a knee instead. His carry position. Look at that.
Rolls through. Mondo up onto the second rope. Moonsault. This is it. This is it. 1, 2. No. Oh, I thought we had a new champion.
Very close. Very close to the champion.
Mondo needs to stay on the attack. Jamal is the champion. Mondo has to win this. Jamal cannot lose this match.
Straight to the midsection. Straight to the ropes. Oh.
Snap German suplex.
Falls out with a red.
1, 2, and a kick out. Mondo is trying everything in his power to get that 3 count on Jamal, and it's just not working. That proves why Jamal King is the champion. And see, this is the new Jamal King. We would have never seen anything like that before. Jamal cheating, but Mondo fighting back. Step up Enziguri. And now Mondo climbing, using the ropes to get up.
This would be the perfect opportunity for a Hyper Room, but again, no Jimmy Charlton inside. Going to go for a 1-man 450 splash instead.
Oh! Jamal King able to move out of the way. Mondo lands hard. Oh! Unbelievable spear! Jamal! Powerbomb!
Jackknife! Is he going for it again? Spin that powerbomb!
Blue Thunderbomb. 1, 2, 3! That is it! This match is over. Mondo is in trouble. We need to get some medical attention out here for Mondo.
And still IPW champion, the Supreme Jamal King!
Early in this match, Jamal King was really working on that arm and shoulder of Mondo. And you could see he wanted to make Mondo tap. Jamal King wanted to get Mondo to tap, because earlier on, he was working on the arm, but that wasn't going to work because Mondo fought back, and now Jamal King got the pinfall victory. No, wait a minute, what's this?
That's not Jamal's music, that's TDG.
TDG is out here.
You forget about last year.
What are we doing? You want to be the man in IBW. You want to be the top champion in IBW. IBW. I didn't lose the tag team match, Jamal. You lost the tag team match. So since you want to turn your back on me, since you want to turn your back on IBW, maybe I ought to take something.
DDG saying he's going to take the title from Jamal? Jamal not happy.
Hey, Blake. I'll be back. You sure?
Jamal says he's going to be back to get that title back. But right now, TDG is holding both titles. But he only is in possession, technically, of that Michiana Championship.
Very true, but that is a beautiful sight, him with both titles.
With them gorillas, stood tall, ain't let nobody touch me, quit being silly. I know for a fact your chick can make a mess for my dogs, cause we do it better, plus we doing better than